I always thought EA was a kind of crappy company, but this kind of takes it up a notch. So in Battlefront 2, every year there is a game mode called Unlimited Power, which only is available on January 1st and May the 4th, or Star Wars Day. And this is like the second time in a row where there is no Unlimited Power event. And it's like, what the hell? Like, this happened again. And the reason is because there's like events that are set up because there's no live support. And apparently the system that they set up doesn't support 2 events at once, which is kind of insane, but it's whatever. Welcome back everyone to Keith Talks Star Wars. This is more of a revamp, you could say, from what I did prior, a couple years ago, where I did more commentary style videos. And I'm going to be covering the same things I did before, but I'm going to be covering Star Wars games now. Or basically everything Star Wars related, you could say. And to get back on track, we're going to be talking about Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the Unlimited Power event, how EA and DICE, the company that's developed Battlefront 2, just messed up again, as they usually do. I've been playing Battlefront 2 since the very beginning, but I kind of, like, in terms of, like, me playing it daily, I started doing, like, 2018, I believe. So, I didn't really get into the community until that point in 2018, so I've been in the community for about, like, 3 years now, just playing, watching other videos related to Battlefront 2, other YouTubers. So I know, like, what DICE is, and, like, their company and background, and they're, like, in my opinion, like, with Battlefront 2, this game does not feel like a AAA game. It feels like an indie game to me, and this event, this Unlimited Power event, not working on January 1st is a prime example of it. Like, they could have fixed it, but they can't, because 1, they're on holiday, 2, they're working on Battlefront 2048 or 2 or whatever it is. Well, that's going great, by the way. They canceled Battlefront 2, or ended the live support, to work on Battlefront 2048. And, yeah, that worked out very well. Great reception from the fan base. Yeah, it wasn't a waste of resources and time to try to revive that franchise, which is kind of dead, from what I've heard. But it's whatever. Maybe the game's going to be like Battlefront 2 is going to get a revive in a couple years from now. It's going to be great in a couple years. I don't know. But DICE is just this company that I'm like, what the hell is this company? Like, they don't act like AAA developers. Like, they're working on AAA games, like Battlefront, or Battlefield 2042 and Battlefront 2. Those are AAA games, yet those games do not feel like AAA games. The company does not feel like they're working on, like, these massive games. They feel like they're working on, like, those indie games. Like, Battlefront 2 feels like only 3 developers are working on it, which, that's not the case. There's more developers working on it, but it doesn't feel like it. EA does not care about this game. Like, EA does not give a crap about this game. Once Disney took in late, like, 2017 or whatever, to just say, no, EA, you can't affect the game anymore, only DICE can do that. At that point, I think EA was like, you know what, we don't care anymore. This game's not making money, screw it. But we're gonna keep it up just for the hell of it, 'cause why not? More money or whatever. We can scam people to get more money. That's what they're thinking probably back then, and EA doesn't care. It's like, why did you even make this game in the first place? And it's because of money. That is the sole reason. Like I know I'm going off on a tangent, but this is kind of like the rabbit hole that I, like, go to anytime there's a issue with Battlefront 2, especially now, because there's no live support anymore. The game, like, relies on these Unlimited Power events. So it only happens twice every year. Twice! Like I said, once on January 1st, and again in May the 4th. Only 2 days out of the entire year. And for the past 2 years now, it's going to be only 1 day out of the year, only on May 4th, because on January 1st, it didn't work. Like, the gameplay you're seeing, I recorded on January 1st. This game mode, this event is supposed to work on Galactic Assault, where it's 9v9 heroes, no respawns are like 0 seconds, battle points are much cheaper, but there isn't none of that there because these indie developers will, like, throw this thing in, and it just doesn't work. And I'm sorry I'm being harsh on DICE, like, that's what it feels like to me, as me, an outsider. Like, I didn't even know DICE was a company until I played Battlefront 2, to be honest. And from my experience, they just feel like an indie development, which maybe they were. I don't know. That's what it feels like. But they're organized AAA games, and they should act like they're developing a AAA game. these developers are very passionate, and you know, especially with the 1 HP hack that's going around, I'm glad that the game I played did not get affected by that for some reason. I guess the hackers don't really see a purpose in Classic Assault, but I'm glad that they didn't ruin that game mode. Classic Assault is the game mode to play, and I'm glad that also the Battlefront 2 developers, or some of them that worked on this game, are actually trying to get, you know, fix to this 1 HP hack. They're doing it out of their way. Like, they don't have to, but that's how nice they are. They care about the community, and it's a shame that EA doesn't care about Battlefront 2. Like, they honestly don't. Like, they're literally the definition of a greedy company, and I'm surprised that they haven't changed their ways yet. Like, EA, you would think that a company would try to change their public image, because if everyone knows that EA is this terrible, money-hungry company, then why don't they change? Like, hell, my own mother knows that EA is this greedy company. That's bad. My mom knows. That's bad. That's very bad. But EA doesn't change. They do not change. And it's because, I guess, companies like bad publicity. It's one of those things I've heard, like, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, it's publicity, which is a terrible way of thinking about it. And I don't know why companies do this all the time. Like, these executives just think that bad publicity is good publicity. It's not. Because in a couple of months' time, you're just going to be forgotten about, because no one wants to play this or watch or do this bad thing that you're presenting. Like, no one cares anymore after that point. And, yeah, it's just this rabbit hole that you go down whenever this happens. At least to me. Whereas, like, it goes to the company, it goes to the executives. Like, they don't care about Battlefront 2. And there's a reason why Battlefront 3 is probably never going to happen, or not under EA, because they don't care. They don't care, because if it doesn't make money, then why would they make something? I'm still going to play the game. Like, for my videos, my channel, background footage is going to be Battlefront 2, because that's, like, the closest thing I have to Star Wars footage, because I'm not going to download a bunch of films again, because I don't want to deal with copyright, which I just don't. I'm going to end it here. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my new channel called KeithtalksStarWars. I will be uploading more videos semi-daily. I also have another channel that I'm working on called KeithtalksBob, so I can't work on both channels at once to make double videos. I can't. It would be too much work for me, so if you don't see a video on here, then go check KeithtalksBob. But I'm going to go now, so goodbye, everyone.